Hello, this is going to be an instructional video on how to remove the glass reflector or dome or shade, as some people like to call it, from the Berenice head. All right, so first things first, you'll notice that I have the head removed from the structure. If you're removing the glass piece on top of it, it's just going to be easier for you if you have it maneuverable, if that's a word. So in order to remove it, it's pretty easy to figure out, but in case you need a little bit of help, there is a knob on one side, either this or the other side. You'll take a coin or a key and loosen that knob, take the knob off, and then you'll pull out the screw from the other side. When you're finished, you can reattach it just in the opposite fashion and use a coin to tighten it all the way. Okay, so once you have the head free and you can move it around, you'll have your reflector already in. I'm starting with mine out for you just so you can see. There are 3 stopper points that hold this reflector in place. There is one here, here, and here. So when I'm inserting it, I'm putting it in these bottom 2 first. If I can do this vertically. Bottom 2 first, so they're underneath here. And then this top one, I'm pushing it onto it. So push that top one down. So now they're all 3 held in. Now to remove it, you just want to do it the opposite. So I like to take it out of this top stopper first. And it's important to remember this is glass, this is plastic. So if you're going to be putting pressure or trying to maneuver something, you should probably be doing it on this plastic piece because it has a little bit more flexibility. So my first go-to, since there typically is the bulb in here and then a clear replacement glass on this side, which poses the biggest problem because you can't just push from underneath. There is a space in here to push from, but I'll get to that later. That's my backup plan. First, I just like to start with clean, dry hands, and I'll hold this side. I'm right-handed, so I'll hold this side with my left hand around the rim, and then I like to take my right hand or my dominant hand and clean and dry. I'm not sure if I'm super dry right now, but I'll just try and hold this and kind of squeeze and push this reflector down this way, and I'll just try and maneuver it out from that top knob, that top stopper point. So any which way you want to do it, it's kind of self-intuitive. I just kind of right there, I just took it out. So I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to explain this while I'm doing it. But if I push it back in there, and then I hold this part and I pull this down this way towards the other stoppers, and I just pop it out. And it comes out right away. Now, if that's not working for you, your next option, which I don't like as much, I don't totally recommend it because it can give your glass a little chip there. It's not visible when you put the reflector back on afterwards. It's just, why not keep it perfect if you can? So the next option is if you have that glass piece right here blocking you from just going like this, what I recommend is taking a key or something skinny. And since this is glass, I wrap the key in a paper towel. I like to put a rubber band on it, just something that will keep the key from damaging the glass, essentially. So I put this over, kind of wrap it in there with the point there. And then I will wedge the key right between the 2 glass pieces right here underneath the top point, and I push it there. So it's kind of hard to do without the other one giving me leverage, but you'll see I just boop right there, and then it pops right out. So those are my 2 options. Hope this is helpful.